Track 13, Unit Test 6, Listening. 1.
Ambulance drivers or paramedics have to keep calm in an emergency, and they need to be quick thinkers. They also have to be excellent drivers. After all, you wouldn't want to have an accident on the way to hospital, would you? A career as a paramedic would be demanding and challenging, no doubt, but of course there would be disadvantages too. It's very hard work and an enormous responsibility, of course. And the pay isn't very good, I'm afraid.
2.
I'm thinking of training to be a plumber. It's what my cousin does, and I like the sound of it. You have to go to college and take exams, but obviously it's mostly practical. I think I'd enjoy it. The thing is, I don't like the idea of working for somebody else. I'd rather be my own boss. So I'd like to have my own business one day. Be self-employed.
3.
Sometimes I start really early and have the evenings to myself. Sometimes it's the other way around. I don't work nights, not yet. I spend some of my time at the front desk, talking to the public. I enjoy that probably the most. Then there's an awful lot of paperwork. That's the bit I dislike. Well, we all do. It takes up so much time. I usually go out in a car for a few hours. That's always with someone else. We answer calls, check out trouble spots. Oh, and we look out for speeding drivers. We get a lot of those round here.
4.
No, not an office job. Can you imagine it? He can't sit still for more than 5 minutes. He'd go crazy indoors all day. No, he needs some kind of outdoor job. He worked all last winter as a ski instructor. It was a vacation job, but he'd love to do something like that all the time. It isn't practical, I suppose, but maybe a sports coach. Something like that. He'd be good at that.
5.
I was very early. In fact, I had enough time to go to a coffee shop before I went in. By 9 o'clock, I was really nervous, I can tell you. Anyway, it wasn't so bad. The manager, his name is Jason Hardwick, showed me around and introduced me to the people on my team. I'm going to work with someone called Amy for the first month. She has to train me, I think. So I spent the rest of the day sitting next to her and just, watching what she did. It was okay, but a bit boring to tell you the truth. I mean, it isn't exactly very difficult. I just want to get on with it, really.